they meet up after Straight Drop left Makedas.
I know they rode past the laundromat, but after they rode past the laundromat, the other dudes hopped in the car. The car was packed with like 4 people, bro.
Right.
Like they left everything in the car, bro.
Yeah, and so the fact that dude got charged with accessory, they trying to say he wasn't in the cookie store, but he was there right after to help him
get away.
And so now it's like they put him in 2 different counties right now. That way
they
can't plan.
Yeah,
they can't plan together.
They can't plan. They realize can't even be in cahoots with the Young Dolph situation. They know that the Young Dolph case, it's over. Like it's gonna be over with once they get charged. You feel me? They saying that they gonna go down for it, but at the same time, you gotta understand, it's still people coming out who did it. They still telling on people, and Key Glock too mad. Key Glock mad. Him and Big Moochie Grape, they mad.
Right, because they can't even get them chains back and nothing. And they know now that can't nothing happen to Straight Drop and that other dude in the streets, because now they already in the system. Where you can't, they're not gonna give him no cellmate. When you got charges like this, you don't get a cellmate. So these guys get to just be in there, and they not in danger or nothing no more. They not in danger of getting touched in the streets.
No, they not in danger no more, for the simple fact they know PRE ain't locked up really. It's a lot of PRE still out, and that's why the beef had escalated to the point where Makedas don't even come back to Memphis, like to the Memphis side where they had the old shop. They don't even come back to the Memphis side no more, boy.
Yeah, and because they know now that it's enough info out there that goes back to Makedas, that they're not pulling up there no more now. They got away with it the first couple of weeks, where they was able to still kind of come by and fix up some things, you know what I mean? But now they can't even go there because the people in their own hood is onto them now.
Yeah, and you gotta understand, you look at the fact that JoJo Splat made a post saying, I'm mad they locked my bro up, but he's still gonna fight through this. Like, a lot of people mad because he made that post. Right. But you gotta understand, if it was you would make the same post if it was your homie, regardless of what going on or what y'all did or anything.
Yeah, so JoJo Splat right there is picking sides. And, you know, he already came in that interview wearing that PRE chain, and he was trying to gloat to him and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he had by him having a PRE chain, that went to show you that, like, dang, they got some type of connection with Dolph. But at the same time, Dolph was rocking with them. They could have been signed to PRE. Right.
But then we already know that Big Moochie Grape chain got taken. So them is the dudes that took the chain. And it's JoJo Splatting them. But, you know, who put them on to that? I think it was Straight Drop that put them on to taking the chain. Because Straight Drop was mad that Big Moochie Grape got signed because he took his spot. They stopped messing with Straight Drop, and they were like, you know what? He ain't worth it. Let's actually get Big Moochie Grape, and he's going to be more consistent and actually, you know, rock with the label, get along with all the people. Straight Drop didn't get along with nobody other than Key. And Key ain't really saying much, and now they done caught Straight Drop, so we really looking for Key to say something now.
Yeah, but Key Glock, he still go back to the hood. He still do what he do. He still.
Because it's a long distance. But go ahead.
Yeah, they, like, his lawyers them, they gonna try to push forward so that he can be able to get him out of that jam quick.
Look, this how they gonna get him out a couple of the charges. They gonna say it's a long distance. Like, Black Gangsta Lawyer gonna say it's a long distance from Dallas to Memphis, and so they couldn't get there all in one day in the exact time and hour to turn themselves in. So they're gonna say, look, work with us, because we was on the way to have him turn himself in, but it was too long of a drive. So they're gonna make it seem like it was like he was a victim of a long drive and he couldn't get there on time. But they shouldn't use that to charge him with another day of evading or being on the run.
Yeah, you remember the first day that stuff, like the young Dolph happened. You feel me? The first day young Dolph stuff happened. Like, you gotta understand, when that happened to young Dolph, he went live in California.
Hey, and check this out. You ain't heard, they wasn't using the marshals to look for him back then when it first dropped, like in November, December, until now, because he had the plan to make himself get turned in by himself. But then once he missed that date, that's when you start hearing about the marshals and stuff. Because the whole time he had a plan where he was going to come in the beginning of January.
Yeah.
But then it was New Year's happened and a couple days went by. They didn't actually see him show up yet because he was all the way in Texas. And then they were like, man, he was supposed to come in. We gave him a whole almost 2 months. Then they didn't see him come in, so they had to go get him.
Yeah, they had to go get him. They had to get him out of there for the simple fact that they know that, like, this man gonna be hard to catch, man. They found him in Indiana, right where the truck came from with the Illinois plate. By them even finding him out there with that, it's serious, man.
Right.
Like, don't nobody want to catch nobody out in no other state when they know that it happened out here.
Exactly.
It's like, that's why old girl said when she heard the first shot, it was like boom. And then she said she didn't hear no more. And then it was like boom, boom, boom. Then she said boom, boom. Like, she said that, damn, that's crazy.
That means that in the back room behind that wall, that's where the first one went off. And then that next two ones, it was coming from like the front with the window to make the window fall out. And as they making the window fall out, they put in Dolph over there, because it don't look naturally like he was in that anywhere standing next to that glass. Plus, they never even said he was. They said he was in the corner on his phone. So even though we can't trust their words don't even make it to seem like he was standing where he was standing.
Exactly.
They saying he was in the corner. Why? Okay, if he was in the corner, then why is he over here?
Right.
Nobody said Dolph ran. Did y'all hear somebody say Dolph ran?
No.
Nope. So why would they say he's in the corner and got caught off by surprise, but then end up somewhere else like he was reacting like he wasn't caught off surprise?
Exactly. Because you really couldn't see young Dolph going in there at all.
And if Dolph has been there, right, and Raven says he's been coming there for 6-7 years, then he would have known to run into that back door and into the back kitchen.
Yeah.
If something was coming, he wouldn't run or move towards where the action is happening. And you didn't see no casings outside, or Dolph hit the dudes, or anything. Because I mean, if Dolph would have busted back, I'm sure he would have hit. He would have hit. He taller, so he got the angle on him. When you taller, when anybody with some type of experience would know that when you have an elevation on your opponent, you have the advantage when it comes to the ballistics, and them trying to, hit them being shorter and Dolph being taller. And Dolph is already in the building where it's a little bit raised up more than the parking lot. So he would have hit them if he busted back. And if he busted back, he would move closer or stay where he was, or he would try to get cover. So he would have ran into the back room, and because he didn't run into the back room, it was because the back room was where the danger was, and he came out the back room getting fired on and ended up in the lobby. And then they moved. He was in that back room ready to get out that door probably, and they got him there, like near that bathroom, because they were saying that the plumbing was damaged in the bathroom. So then they drag him or move him up to the front, because he wasn't in that position, and nobody ever said he was in the position he ended up being in.